Hello. In this video we are going to do this assignment, Maps in Action, and just in case you do not have access to the biological map, Hello. In this video we will be doing the Maps in Action activity from your first week's assignment. And if you are not able to go to the IHS campus and look at the biodiversity map, which is hanging around room 3 or in room 3, this video will help you do that activity by showing you the map. So let's go and look at that activity real quick. So that activity looks like this, and it is in your assignment, and we have 4 questions we have to answer. So let's get started. Try to make this in less than 9 minutes. California Biological Diversity Map, which is Maps in Action. So this is the biological diversity map that is hanging in room 3, or around room 3. So come in and look at it if you have a chance. It has got a lot of really neat information, and you will be looking at this map further in I think it's week 4 or week 5. So the first question is the Great Central Valley. I forgot my Y. The Great Central Valley is coded as 14 and 16. What type of vegetation was found in the Great Central Valley? So the Great Central Valley is this area right here, right, which is just east of us. We are roughly right in here, and so it's east of us. If you've ever been down Highway 99, you go right down to the center of it. And if we look at a close-up view of it, we'll see that most of the Great Central Valley is 14 and 16. And if we go to our key, which is right here, natural vegetation key, which says what the Great Central Valley used to be, Central Valley grasslands, it used to be 14 and 16 wetlands areas and annual grasses. So wetlands would be like tules and stuff, and annual grasses would be California bunch grass and other types of native grasses. So that's what the Great Central Valley used to be. So I'll give you a second. You can go ahead and fill in those answers in your document, or you can pause the video. So next one, it says read the map description, and there's the map description right there. So obviously you're not going to be able to read that, so we're going to go ahead and blow that up. And what we want to know is what use has the Central Valley been converted to? Some of you might know already, but let's read the map description. So what use has the Central Valley been converted to? And it says to read the second paragraph. So let me get my laser pointer here. Areas may have few rare species for a variety of reasons, including the amount of human development. For example, much of the Central Valley has been converted to agriculture and no longer supports a high number of rare species. On the other hand, even though much of San Francisco Bay Area has been converted to human uses, this region supports a high number of species that only occur there and now are limited to small fragments of the remaining habitat. So the part we're looking for is what is the Great Central Valley been converted to? It has been converted to agriculture and no longer supports a high number of rare species. So take a second and write that down into your answer document, or you can pause the video. So next we're supposed to find the San Francisco Bay Area, and some of you know exactly where the Bay Area is. It is this area right here. Boom. All right, and we are in this outer area here. And we want to know, list the 2 main natural vegetation areas that are around the bay. So a little bit hard to see, so we're going to blow this up so you can see it a little bit easier. And we're supposed to list the 2 main natural vegetation areas around the bay. Okay, so let's see here. Here's one vegetation area, and there's another. So 15 is definitely one of the main vegetation areas around the bay. And then the other one is 16. The Brentwood area and Oakley area is located right where the two rivers converge, and this is the Sacramento River right here, and this is the San Joaquin River right here, and where they converge is right about here. So this is where Oakley is, Big Break, Brentwood. So the two vegetation areas looks like are going to be 16 and 15. So let's bring up our map key. There's our map key. And we were looking for 15 and 16. So it was wetland grasslands. So Central Valley grasslands, it was wetlands. And in 15, it was mountain grasslands. All right, so the next question then is, what have these areas been replaced with today? So I'm going to let you go ahead and write in what you think these areas have been placed with today. So what has been replaced around this area, and what has replaced this area down here, which is now, this is San Jose, and this is Oakland, all the way down, and this is the Marin side, if you've ever been over there. But what do you think is around the bay now? Is it still the mountain grasslands? If you have further questions, please talk to your science teacher.